Hold on, the stream will be starting soon. I just need to fix something. Alright, can everyone hear me? Yo, what's up? Let me try to set up something real quick. Let me try to invite everyone real quick. Big up to everyone. I'm here. Sorry if I'm a little bit late. Or, well, we're not late into the game. So, yeah. Big up to everyone. And we're here for the Flamengo Corinthians watch along. It has finally arrived. But still, it's not sustainable. Oh, yeah. Facts. Hold on, just. I will say my part and join the extra stream, but after the game. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's about Kiwi. You guys know that fraud. Absolute fraud for what he did. So, yeah, we're live. If anyone wants to join, we're here for the Flamengo Corinthians. And we're going to also have some updates about River versus Boca Juniors. I have both games on because currently I'm in my parents' room and they're off. They're off right now, so they'll let me watch it because guess what, they have football TV on, and they have tested Y Sports. So I'm watching the game of River versus Boca. So yeah, you don't want to miss this out. We're doing a double watch along, kind of, yes. We're doing Flamengo versus Corinthians, which kicks off in just 18 minutes. But we're also doing River versus Boca to keep an eye. I've tested Y Sports and TV Global. If you're in the United States, as long as you have those two big games are on. I don't know most of Boca Rivers um plays players as much, but I will say this. Say this, yeah. We got two big games, so yeah. So make sure you hit up the likes. Everyone must hit up the likes. So we're gonna check the Flamengo Corinthians lineup in just a couple minutes. In just a minute. But yeah. But yeah, I'm aware that River Plate has it's been 9 minutes into the game, almost 10 minutes. River Plate has been in more of Boca's area. But yeah, this is why this game is famous even across the world because outside of Argentina it is being talked about. How famous Super Classico is. The colors are white, red, and blue, yellow. Marcus Rios and all that. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that. That's why I'm gonna add a banner. Right now it's 0-0, 10 minutes in. But yeah, these two teams hate each other. River Plate is hosting it. They're at home. It's at the Estadio Monumental. These two teams absolutely hate each other, bro. There's no love for the game. And then yeah, I would like to say congratulations to Barcelona and Liverpool. Barcelona winning Copa del Rey and Liverpool winning the Premier League title. Played shot. So yeah, we're doing that. Flamengo Corinthians begins in 15 minutes. We got the 11 starting lineups out. Yep, I'm excited for this rivalry because Flamengo Corinthians have a huge rivalry. These these teams do not like each other. They don't. So I will share the link to more people on Twitter. I know Jack and Deadball TV is live, but yeah, but the problem is the game is on. Oh shoot! Free kick for River. Yeah, Boca Juniors look frustrated. But yeah, the River Plate fans were going out. Mm-hmm. No me tires esta ropa. Mm-hmm. Alright, back. But yeah, I just sent it the link. So yeah, we're gonna have updates very soon. Just try and send people the link. So yeah, I could either pull Twitter or Fault Mob. Oh, that looks like a pretty harsh foul. They want a penalty. Handball. They want a handball, but they're not going to get Boca. They got the ball, and now they're on the attack themselves. This is very good. They're on the counter. Uh, Trying to pass through defenders, but the final third, or what's it called? Couldn't, but they get thrown in. Nice countering, but poor defense. But yeah. Oh my god, the Gold Cup. This is why I'm not taking it seriously. Absolutely wrong, dude. But yeah, because Boca Juniors on the attack. This looks good. Oh, we're trading the keeper. They might have been offside anyways, even if that went in. But yeah, big up to everyone. I think we got a new comment already. Big up Danny Nights 14. Yes, we are here for the two big games. River Plate versus Boca Juniors, and obviously Flamengo versus Corinthians, which I'm about to pull up their lineups right now. So I have to switch back to my room in my parents' room, but it's just like close. It's just right across from me. Here comes Boca River. Corner for River Plate. But yeah, I'm watching this on Y Sports, TYC Sports, which I have. So they do broadcast Argentinian League, but they also and thank goodness for Devin Globe. I like to watch this. Fair enough, because since these are the biggest games, they matter. Here comes River, the corner, straight at the keeper. But yeah, it's very hostile, very big. Yup. This is the biggest rivalry in This is one of the biggest rivalries in world football. Like we just had El Clasico yesterday. Well, there wasn't no rivalries in England today. Had FA Cup, Premier League. Obviously, Liverpool winning the Premier League title. Spurs being Tottenham as always. But regardless, let me check. But regardless, we're actually going to go to two clubs in Brazil that will always and forever be way bigger than Tottenham, and I'm talking about these two clubs. Happy seeing Arsenal fans crying over bottling. Yes, second again, all the way, second again. Not surprised from it, but whatever. But I will say this: you guys could see my screen, right? There we go. So I will read in just a bit, but yeah. Um, Here we go. Flamengo's lineup. Me. I guess we'll start Corinthians. We got Alberto, Memphis Depay. They also Mamiro. Oh, and that front three, that's good. Even though it's no longer Ramon Diaz. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and forth by my room, so I have to take a laptop or just myself to keep an eye on these two games. And I like the Boca River Plate rivalry, but it's also happening at the same time Flamengo Corinthians. This is why this weekend was very special, guys. This weekend is very special because of these events. Next week, obviously, is Chelsea versus Liverpool, and then their own fake Vasco derby between Bilbao and those Arsenal puppets, also known as the Brighton of Spain, as you guys call it. But whatever. Sorry for being off topic. Before we talk about that, yeah, the front three: Ramiro, Alberto, Depay, and then And Cook did his Silva, Enrique. Good, and it sources back and goal. And then we're gonna talk about the last time they played each other. And here comes Flamengo. Pedro is getting his back-to-back start. Pedro is starting after being frustrated 0-0 a few days ago. Boca's on the attack or trying to build up, and then right behind him, Oscar with a 4-2-3-1. Corinthians go 4-3-3. Basically, Pedro starting. Whoever then Vascayeta Ascai. Behind him, Grayson, yup, in that midfield. And then the pivot between De La Cruz and La Puga. Basically, and then you got the back line, Pereira, Ortiz, and Wesley. And Rossi in goal. And then this is their bench. Yeah, Luis Araujo. So many good options. So Flamengo Corinthians only have two. Alexandro Sando, he's injured, but I think you want to know something. The last time, if I'm correct, the last time Flamengo played Corinthians at the Maracanã at this stadium was 6 months ago. It was October 2nd. Flamengo beat Corinthians, and yes, he scored, and now he's injured sadly. So you'll have to go somebody else. I will read the comments in just a sec. But yeah, here the players be coming out still 0-0. So yeah, let's enjoy the next 2 hours, guys. Of course, I follow Brazilian League. So yeah, here comes River. But no, I want a pen. Big up to you, Brian CFC. Oh yeah, the main men's team. Big up to you, Brian. Yes, I'm watching the two games. El Clasico, which we're gonna have updates. River play Boca Juniors, which I'm watching on Tested Y Sports in my other room. I have Flamengo Corinthians on TV Global. So yeah, I have to keep an eye on those. But yeah, huge rivalry. And this is why so much has happened. But yeah, these two teams hate each other, and the Flamengo Corinthians rivalry is different. Basically, in my opinion, this has to be the biggest rivalry in Brazil. But here's the thing: for some reason, Brazil, we don't. You know how in like Europe, like you have rivals. Like yes, you're gonna have derbies based on cities, but you're gonna have arch rivals that are not located in the same city or in the same area, and they're separated like hundreds of miles, I guess. And they hate each other, and they're trying to fight for the world's best. Like obviously Barcelona, Real Madrid. Obviously, we all know what happened yesterday. Barcelona and Madrid are a 6 hour drive from each other. And then Liverpool, Manchester, with the two Manchester clubs, especially United. But that's an old classic rivalry, even though it's only located like 35 minutes from each other, 40 minutes away. So yeah, it's not that far. But the players are coming out of the tunnel for Flamengo Corinthians. Still 20 minutes in. We were looking at the better side, but the last 5 minutes, Boca Juniors start. So yeah. But yeah, Felipe Luis trying on the minerals. Yep. Napoli have scored against Torino. So I'm in my main room, but I'll be going back and forth for these two games. Keep an eye on too. The problem is I have to use my phone entirely. Another found of River Boca. I don't know if that's intentional. So yeah. So bring up the likes, everyone. Bring up the likes. I'm ready for this rivalry. Flamengo Corinthians. There is somewhat of a huge rivalry, but for some reason Brazilians like we just don't feel like national classics. Like like for example, Barcelona, Real Madrid, or I mean no, not the game itself, but it just doesn't have that same feeling because for some reason, in my opinion, Flamengo Corinthians is, in my opinion, technically is the Barcelona Real Madrid of Brazil, El Clásico of Brazil. So they have the two biggest fan base. They are the two biggest clubs. Yes, they have. They won. Those are the two teams that won the most trophies. These two teams, in my opinion, are the biggest. Two biggest. Basically, yes. You could also say Brazilian version of Liverpool, Manchester United. Yes, Flamengo is in Rio. Well, Corinthians are located in Sao Paulo. So yeah, these two teams, these two teams absolutely don't like each other. But yeah, but Flamengo's main rival. But for some reason, I have no idea why it doesn't have that same intensity. If Barcelona didn't, if Real Madrid said that Barcelona wasn't their main rival, like the Brazilian feel is just different. They don't really have an arch rival. They just mostly focus on crosstown rivals most of the time. And fair enough, but like, yeah, there's basically no huge rivalry. In my opinion, this should be El Clasico Brazil, but it's just not being like influenced for some reason. There are the Corinthians away fans, but yeah, Flamengo Corinthians. They both have Club World Cups. I think one. Flamengo have Flamengo has three. Corinthians has two Club World Cups. Funny enough, against Vasco da Gama and against Chelsea, 2003 and 2011. Corinthians will be kicking off. No minute of silence. No, we're going straight action. Memphis Depay will be kicking off in just a sec. Oh! Goal! They've scored! River Plate have scored! It's in! Golden River! 25 minutes in. River Plate have scored! 1-0. Let me try to update the goal. 1-0 River Plate. 1-0. I missed the goal because we're just getting started. Boston. Golazo. Oh, it was a free kick set piece. Golazo. And then the stadium went rocking. It has erupted. 1-0 River. 1-0 River Plate. Boca Juniors are losing. But yeah, as always, you're never going to keep a clean sheet. We all know they always go. Gallardo. Bumming. Fernando Gago. 1-0. But still. And then here we go underway. Like I said in the Flamengo Corinthians game, like I thought that they wouldn't like do anything. Guess what, guys? I'm back. It's in the back of the net. Yeah. Flamengo have scored already. 8 minutes in. 1-0. Goal. It's in the back of the net. Golazo. Mascaretta. Everton, I mean. Flamengo scores. River Plate scores. Yeah! That suits them above the table for now. That is a much better response than the game against Vasco da Gama, who managed to steal a point. Everton scores. Corinthians are losing. 1-0 Flamengo. Goal. They're looking for another one. They know it's a most play game. After dropping points to Vasco da Gama is unacceptable because Vasco da Gama, they're not going to take Flamengo seriously. And then, of course, not taking those opportunities. We'll see what they do against, because they're going to get Palmeiras 3 points. So this is why Vasco must pay up for their crimes. Here comes Flamengo! Oh! They're not pressuring the Corinthians. The goalkeeper's fuming, bro. Conceding in less than 10 minutes? What a joke, bro. But yeah, it's already kicking off. Of course, there was a slightly bigger fan base. Flamengo, Corinthians is right next to the second one. It's not that far behind. Both home stadiums, Flamengo and River Plate, are rocking. And they don't even like each other, funny enough. River Flamengo because of the Copa Libertadores rivalry, especially back in 2019. There's also Cruzeiro, Vasco da Gama, fair enough. But yeah, one. Oh no, yeah. Hey! Hey! Yeah, two games at the same time is really hard. Keep an eye on. One of the games could have been postponed till 4 p.m. my time, or 8 p.m. But yeah, the Corinthians are losing, and yeah, who should join? But yeah, 1-0 Flamengo, which puts them above them. Palmeiras, even though they got that game in hand against Bahia, which I think, honestly, Vasco da Gama needs to be held accountable for match fixing if it's true, as they say, because they'll take this seriously this time. Fair enough credit, but I've heard them losing 1-0. But yeah, it's just a lot of events going on. This weekend's just been kind of a weird feeling. Good, but kind of a weird feeling included. But yeah, it's so hard to keep an eye on both games back and forth. I think let me check the every game real quick. Yeah, Boca Juniors trying to press more, but yeah, River Boca they don't meet as often. Like I said, El Clasico happens like every twice, 2 or 3 times a year, depending if they meet in the cup or playoffs. I guess thingy. But yeah, everyone knows. But yeah, Flamengo do have a free kick. Come on. But yeah, 1-0 to the Mango. Yep. Wait, what happened to the Devon Club outside? They're using their text in the account for 11-6 11-8. That's Richard. A 1-0 shot goal! 1-1! Boca Juniors have equalized! It's 1-1 goal! How did it be equalized? I just noticed. I think it was a cross in. We got a goal. Goal! Goal! 1-1. Boca Juniors. Let me, Boca Uno. I think, alright, so basically from open play, yes, it was someone, numero 5, made a mistake. Unmarked? He was unmarked. He was just going for the Mbappe, shoots it in, and goal. 1-1. 1-1. 1-1. River Plate Boca. They have equalized. Yeah, their defense is untrustable. But yeah, it's 1-1. Pero evidentemente ante dos hombres de River gana con mucha facilidad y pese a ser que falla fundamentalmente después no te perdona ante la salida de Armani. A ver qué pasa ahora en el partido, señor Lema. El gol de Merentiel scores 12 minutes after the 1-0 lead River had, but it's 1-1. As for Flamengo, they got another corner. So now, fair enough, it's even. But yeah, hopefully Mr. Joshua J should be there. Not sustainable. Yep. We're trying to make add pressure there, but yeah. 1-0 Flamengo, 1-1 Boca River. We don't even know, yep. The World Cup draw. December, yeah. Argentina finalists. If Morocco made back-to-back semifinals, that would be insane. I don't think they have the element of surprise anymore. I think they probably do make a quarterfinal. Egypt's kind of an interesting one for a dark horse shot. Thomas Tuchel, England, I haven't seen enough games. Germany can definitely get there from Asia. But yeah, depending on the World Cup, I'll make a stream about it eventually. But yeah, today's been a great day. It's been an excellent, great day. Besides, doing this, but yeah, must bounce back for Flamengo after. And here's the thing: if Palmeiras don't draw points, you might have to go ahead and win there. So I believe you can, but they need to get their form back because overall, I just think Flamengo has a better team than Palmeiras. But yeah, they're Everton. Yep, that strikes. But yeah, Flamengo Corinthians. I like this rivalry. Yes, and then we will switch to stats. But yeah, hopefully people are watching the stream, trying to grow as much on this channel as well. I'm just trying to move the ball. Stone on one rare Boca. But yeah, it's been a great day in my opinion. Just decided to. But yeah, I'm just trying to earn. Just trying to do everything as I could. For the champions, yep. Here comes Vascaeta. Oh, it's just a goal, but off. It's just wide. Goalkeeper's off the line, but they just couldn't. Yeah. Oh, goal! We have another one. 2-1 River. Oh, it's in the back of the net. 2-1 River. Before halftime, we have a goal. For now, Gago. Goal. 2-1. That was the goal. Who scored it? 2-1. It's getting interesting. From open play, crossed it. Unmarked! Header! Good as save! It was off the keeper's hand! And kicked it in and it slopped in. Goal! Which leads it to goal! From open play. Lay scores against Atalanta penalty kick. And Boca Junior, their players are surrounding the referee and their players. But yeah, 2-1. They are demanding for an offside. Looks like yeah. But good play. Looking for a foul, I think. That's how heated this rivalry is. But yeah, this is just heated. These teams do not like each other.
Because, yeah, I want to give you guys what you want. Bueno, 45 minutos. Everybody wants different things.
But yeah, 2-1 River Plate. They're absolutely going to be happy. I'm the Boca Junior fan. Yep, no away fans allowed. That's how big they're looking for another disallowing a goal. No, FC says goal. Let's see if they try Robo. Refs. 2-1, yep, keeps it on. Two one. One more game is going to halftime. Within the Flamengo Corinthians rivalry. Corinthians do have a corner, which is probably the closest chance they have a game so far. Memphis Depay's going to take it. Trying to head it in. The man mark. Almost has it, but and yeah, he has it all safe and clean. 2-1, 1-0. If I'm a Boca Junior fan, I'm fuming with Fernando Gago. But yeah, 1-0 Flamengo. So yeah, they're waving all their flags. The Flamenguistas and River. Yep. Halftime in that classic though. But yeah, of course I would have done a River Boca Juniors watch along on my main channel. But since Flamengo Corinthians happy at the same time, I know. Thank goodness this game played on Sunday because if we're gonna have Copa del Rey in all these 3 games, it's impossible.
But like it was basically point blank.
Not sustainable, right?
The fact that he even made the save is incredible. The rebound is,
Little score or
it's whatever. We shouldn't be allowing this kind of cross, that kind of opportunity. Well, 3 World Cup champions. Armani, Petzela, Acuña, Montiel, 4 World Cup champions.
yeah, fair enough. They got
Yeah,
full.
not sustainable playing the back 5.
Not sustainable playing.
For that.
If you're not going to man mark, then what's the point of playing that? Well, because the creativity from Israel control it, or what?
We've never been. Why? Just why? I don't understand.
2-1 Marseille, by the way.
And they were hyping
Corinthians
up the
free
back
kick
five the entire week here on the
to the
media.
Poriques.
The different journalists
Mason
were saying,
Greenwood
there's a
scores
chance that they go to a
from
back
open
five.
play from
Gavin has been
Marseille.
training up back 5. Gavin has been training up back 5. He hasn't trained shit. He hasn't trained shit. The media was only saying that so that when the Super
Nobody
Classic
cares about it.
arrived and we set up on a back 5, it wasn't as surprising.
But yeah, there's still so many rivalries that
And I
happen.
wasn't surprised to see it. I'm just.
We're still yet to have El Tráfico in the U.S. We're still yet to have the California Classico, I think. Yeah. When is San Jose versus LA Galaxy? Because I remember the Galaxy slapping up San Jose. That's the win, yeah.
Yeah, if this isn't a sackable offense for Gago, yeah, it's sackable. we tolerated somehow being eliminated of the Copa Libertadores by Alianza Lima. Alianza Lima eliminated you from the Copa Libertadores in the second preliminary round, by the way. And that was
because the Pierce Club, he was at Chivas.
you're gone. I don't want to see your face ever again.
Like,
In this fashion,
even on the
especially,
bleeding.
because if we lose because of an unlucky penalty, we played well, but we got unlucky in front of goal and they scored a lucky rebound, whatever, you can lose. You can lose.
But not in a bad way.
If you want, you can lose. If we lose because of you, because you set up a formation that's not meant to be put up to the pitch, a formation that we've never played before and it's clearly not working.
Yeah, no South American football. It's not sustainable.
We need until the end. Then you should be sacked because it was your fault that we lost the game. Simple as. Yeah, we're eliminated from the Sudamericana as well because we were knocked out of the Libertadores so early that doesn't even qualify you to the Sudamericana. So yeah, he was at Chivas in Mexico.
Rumble, you think? Rumble?
He got a
You
bit
play?
of a beef
Yeah,
with
basically.
the fans and with
Rumble. Do you think?
the board because he had to cancel his contract to come to Boca.
Just to even come Boca? Yes, exactly. That's where I noticed, bro. That's why I'm watching. Rumble.
So stupid.
Sin Vergoña. But yeah. So 1-0 Flamengo, yep.
Yeah, man, the World Cup champions that make money in events. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, right. So stupid, man. So stupid. Yeah, it's Harapo. It's Harapo from Chicago for sure.
Haramba.
Terrible.
And River are not even that great. The River are not even 100%. The River are not even 100% good.
Nós temos vídeo da semana sobre os trabalhos de Nicolai Lacamon e Martim Faria nesse Paulo Escuro. Vocês citaram a Contex.
Chivas are also in the mud. They're still in the mud, but it won't matter if it's Gago in or.
That's crazy.
I don't know. But okay. This is not your standards. But yeah, I'm really pissed off still that Sports TV no longer exists, but thanks to Logic Spinny, absolutely gets slapped up with absolute big silver spoons. This is not me threatening you, but I'm just saying that it's not sustainable. Let's see, yep.
Try to deal with the equalizer. Nice to go away from Blanco and putting that pass from Etienne.
River are not even at the best, bro.
Long goal. Marcelo with the mistake and Etienne comes to miss those finishes. And then we allow Marcos Acuña all the space in the world to put in this cross.
Honestly.
Yes, you would get saved. I'm going to see one.
Not even much better.
The rebound and looks good on.
Coleman.
Riquelme is to blame for Gago being on the bench. Some
What
of
happened
these players
to
who
this
don't
young
know
man?
who coming on the pitch, but this game specifically is on Gago. Yeah, weird that everyone hates Gago.
Big game.
Without clarified, sure how. One of my other conclusions is going to reach out to Sam, Michael, and the others who are also working with the club. Chivas are still in the matter, no matter if it's Gago or not. Yeah, just poisons everything that touches. Changes for Boca in the second half. We need to switch away from this back five. So Rojo
It's
needs
not
to be
working.
taken out because Rojo, the yellow is
Oh yeah, they must be scared, right guys? Right guys? They must be scared.
Gonna say San Roberto Roberto que can provide for Velasquez. That's all we need. Eso es todos.
That's it, right? Right?
Great. That's the main thing. Gets me angry. We don't have been doing this for so long. I showed you.
Yeah, River are not even that great either. And you're making them look better. What's that guy's name? Gallardo. Gallardo. Wrestling, yep. Someone else, Flamengo, yep. They're beating Corinthians.
No, like the loss to Alianza Lima was deep embarrassment. That's not when things fell apart. Things were falling apart, and that was the debacle. That should have been the cycle of offense. Now this is the second cycle of offense if we lose.
Did not lose. You could take a draw.
No, yeah, it was amazing. You cannot blame us for that.
I don't know. You got it right. Ramiro gets booked for diving. That's not super simulated. Even we all know he's not looking. No more Ramon Diaz. That looks like Ramon Diaz, but as I am.
Yeah, that's it. That's the word.
Você se lembra, né? Olha como foi a evolução, né? Já está no alto do lado esquerdo e o placar permanente. A gente começa a ver o placar o tempo todo exibido na tela. Foi uma grande inovação tecnológica que segue assim, inclusive sendo exibido todo instante no tempo de jogo. A jogada do Flamengo, o lugar ajeitando, bola para o Pedro. Pedro aprofundou para o Wesley.
Wesley.
Passou um pouquinho, mas conseguiu proteger.
Just the victim mentality of Gago to play this formation. It's just
Já passamos de 32, quase 33 minutos de uma rodada excelente. Breno Lidon. Apenas 62 jogos com a camisa do Corinthians. A torcida do Flamengo. Todas as gerações ali nessa mesma imagem, né?
Embarrass him in the CONCACAF Champions Cup last year.
I have no idea who we bring in to replace Gago. I just want him gone.
Pascareta, go! Go! Go!
Anyone, but someone who
2-0 Flamengo! 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 Go! Vascaeta shoots that in.
playoffs and win 4 playoff games in a row.
Black and red. Why they love their country. That's how it's done.
Right now, when it comes to important games, Gago just drops the ball, so I cannot trust him.
Yes, in that Mexican Classic game as well. Vascaeta.
I don't want Palermo. I don't want Palermo either because even though I love Palermo,
What a finish, bro.
but everywhere gives me. So like I don't want Palermo either. I don't know.
2-0.
I just know that I don't want
The
Gago.
Corinthians are losing 2-0.
But for important
Yeah.
games, he's a freaking pussy.
Zero para o Corinthians. E a nossa cinecam mostrando a comemoração de pertinho para você. Essa não deu para você. Os Sinos estão de volta, Brasil.
Should be gone.
Não precisa dizer, vai se acostumando, né? Milhares e milhares de pedidos, esse é mais um
Yeah, Flamengo fans will be enjoying, man.
para você que ama o futebol, que ama o esporte. Vamos juntos!
Corinthians are cooked, bro.
Something really special is going to have to happen in the second half for us to turn it around. Or even equalize again.
Aí, Ranieri. Memphis, realmente os projetos que esperar um pouquinho aquela hora.
Ele fez mais um agora, Luiz.
Fez mesmo, Diego.
Esse de novo pediu pra esperar, agora fez mais um que não vai dar. Toda hora alguém no banco fica perguntando como é que tá acontecendo a camisa 10 hoje.
Futebol na Globo, aqui é emoção.
Yeah.
Oh, who are Boca Juniors owners? Because I kind of don't remember.
The difference is that I like Palermo as a person, I like the club.
Oh.
Arrascaeta assumindo a artilharia do Campeonato Brasileiro com 5 gols. O Pedro Raul,
I'm
o
not
Ceará,
sure.
o Reinaldo do Mirassol,
What do you think of the contribution for the national team?
depois o Pereirinha de São
Well,
Paulo.
people are giving
Fez um time ali.
team shouts right now, which I don't think is really. He's only 17 after all. I don't want Lamine Yamal playing for Spain, but I think that's completely different because Yamal
Must be.
is playing at the top of the European game.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, Rascaeta.
Spain national team is shown.
Ramon Diaz is no longer on there.
Astuna definitely has the talent to be in the national team. He's going to be.
Felipe Luis is cooking that manager. Ramon Diaz is no longer there.
Part of the process.
Fazendo o pivô é o suficiente para que o companheiro facilita tudo para o companheiro. Então, quer dizer, você vê que a entrada de um jogador, um centroavante, né, que tem essas características como o Pedro, ajuda
After these
demais
two
o
phases for
rendimento.
Fatman, Santos needs to get called up.
Exactly. Corinthians don't have a midfield anymore. They're all about defense. All and they're capitulating. All because of one event. They're bottling it. Go! It's right now! Gone! 3-0 Flamengo! Pedro Golazo! They're absolutely beating the shit out of the Eagles. Go to Flamengo! I love this club. I love Flamengo. That's why, if I have a club to support, it might just be the Rojinegros. I love the song. I love it. Nice cap. That's how it's done. This is why I love the Urubu. The Urubu knows how to capitalize mistakes. It's over, bro.
Jesus, é verdade, a vida é um negócio de vidas. Aliás, essa semana foi uma semana tão importante.
Remember him?
De sinais que completou um aniversário tão inclusiva, tão importante no relacionamento dos dias e dia a dia daqueles que necessitam. E o Pedro sempre faz essa reverência também. Seu Pedro, tá de volta o cara.
I know.
E como é importante o Pedro, que atenção ele estava no lance. 3 para o Flamengo. 0 para o Corinthians. Homenageando também as filhinhas Isabela e Antônia, que nasceram no ano passado, em agosto do ano passado, e aliás entraram em campo com Pedro. Quando o Flamengo veio para o campo, as filhas gêmeas. E o mês saiu mesmo, né, Edgar?
Tem que ficar foi até o limite, foi embora com eles entrou em 77. Foram mais então o esquerdo recuperando o ritmo de jogo, a última partida.
O Flamengo vencendo por 3-0.
Are cracking.
O ídolo Coronado, que é meio.
Are covering up.
I don't think Boca should become a sub. I don't think we should. We see everywhere around the world just what club owners. We saw it at Botafogo, like what happened to Botafogo. I'm sure you can say, but they won the Libertadores and the league, yeah,
But yeah,
it's not the way.
but it's different.
We see
Don't
in
touch.
Chile what happens with the clubs now that they are owned by private entities. We saw clubs in Europe, all over Europe, that are being destroyed. Sevilla, Valencia, let's name a
So
few.
bright.
We saw Lyon, what happened there, that they almost got relegated for financial
Right now.
issues.
Right now.
So many clubs run by private entities that pretty much get ruined. And I know that you have more influx of money, supposedly, but
I will go back to. But yeah, Strena.
I don't think Boca should be owned by a private entity.
Right now, oh my.
We need to find solutions to
Boca, no pinte con Zenón, abajo. E a enquete que o Thiago Medeiros abriu no próprio jogo.
and we're underway.
That graph picks up, yeah.
Half of the Super Clásico.
No, si te quieres ganar, la cambia.
Currently, River Plate 2, Boca Juniors 1. And we'll see. It was actually River, the one who made a substitutions, not Boca. Boca is lining up with the same formation, as we saw that Fabricio Bustos.
So that's crazy that's happening, yeah. It is.
That is important. That's why.
But yeah, that's how it's done. I like that style, yeah.
Right back position. So Boca is still running with all of our players and with the same back five formation, which I definitely don't like. 20 likes on the stream.
Man City versus Crystal Palace.
Who's been supporting, leaving their like, leaving their comments, watching and supporting. Thank you so much. Obviously, I remember Ramon Diaz. He was arguably one of
Yeah, Ramon Diaz is in the mud. Even though I'm no longer there. But he's the reason why Corinthians are covering up right now.
How often do you watch Inter Miami?
They're destroying Corinthians.
I try to watch most games. I'm not gonna say every game, but I try to watch most games. Sometimes I'm busy and sometimes it's a bit too late for me. Flamengo are beating Corinthians 3-0. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're being 3-0. Crazy.
O Pedro chegou a 96 gols aqui no novo Maracanã, né? O Maracanã que passou por uma
There's no real new economic policy. Oh, you mean like the things that Milei is doing? I don't think it's really helping, but you could make the case.
Well, we'll see.
It makes much of a difference for the clubs, especially the big ones.
Yeah, Corinthians are in the mud. Flamengo. Bug life.
But I definitely am against privatization.
But yeah, we're gonna go. Not upstairs. I meant to say. I just have to go with this. But yeah, it's about to be halftime.
We saw what it's doing here in Chile. We saw what it did, for example, to Racing.
Oh, we got a comment. Yes. Big up, Rich Money Makers. We have a few updates. We got 6 goals in these games. Oh, shoot. That could have been an own goal. Deflected for a corner. Big up, facts. He says, big up the legend. Hit up the likes. Subscribe. It's free. It only takes a few seconds. Spurs shit. Manchester United. Manchester United lucky. Man City showed straight. You Brazil coach. Chelsea women's in the bench. Arsenal women's. No! 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 Right? I feel you. And here's the thing. It's embarrassing. Because you want to know something? Leon capitulated in front of their home fans. They've absolutely fallen off. All because Arsenal scored that own goal. They didn't even score from open play. And yet, the second goal was from open play. And boom, they just started to capitulate. And yeah, Chelsea women, sadly, now they're playing bad. While the men got away with, the 1-0 win against Everton. Different Everton. The club, not the guy from Flamengo named Everton. But yeah, it's about to be halftime. Flamengo are destroying Corinthians. They're destroying, ripping all the Eagles' throats. They're ripping the ship apart. Here goes Pedro. He's through a goal. He's gonna score. Head off. Woo! Unlucky for Pedro. Corinthians are collapsing as well. Corique is in the mud. What a play. Things are collapsing, it seems like. Well, that's crazy. But yeah, River Plate are beating Boca Juniors 2-1 in the second half. Just kicks off. So double watch along. But yeah, back to the River Boca game.
Chile basically has no youth development anymore because of their clubs being privatized. And look what that's doing.
Privatized things.
You have to look at the bigger picture because none of the club owners in Chile care to invest in youth facilities. And so they only prioritize in making signings from the Argentine League or the Ecuador League or the Colombian League to foster their league and their clubs. And
Chelsea man showing some mentality. But Liverpool next low. Yep, it's Liverpool up next, even though congratulations on them on winning the title. I don't know if they'll use the full A team. There was no ceremony of the Premier League title. I don't know if they're going to play like champions and just frustrate Chelsea if they wanted to. For Liverpool's defense, well, they could concede up to 3 goals like they did against Fulham. He beat Fulham. River shot top offside anyways. And it's halftime. Flamengo 3, Corique 0. Corinthians are in the mud. Ramon Diaz. The pressure is on, even though you're no longer there. Being found out.
Well over the crossbar, but he was all alone on the edge of the box, and if he had placed that better,
they are in the mud. But yeah, that's crazy. They're showing so much mentality. But we'll see, because there's some tough games ahead. 4 more games for Chelsea, Liverpool, Newcastle, and Newcastle. No, Manchester United and 4. But the pressure's on. The pressure.
In the past few years, however, the last 10 games, 4 wins for Boca, 3 draws, and 3 wins for River. Not counting this game, obviously.
I have a question. When is your next stream you'll be planning on doing or watch along? Generally.
Okay, River taking it slow with this attack. Acuna with another cross. Great interception from Ayrton Costa.
They thought the PR. They thought they would crack over the cracks. Seats over the cracks. And River making Gallardo making a sub.
The crosses from Acuna this game have been great.
Since I have been affiliated, a fan of Corinthians, right? They've been awful for fuck's sakes, man. It's not sustainable. Yeah, what's going on with Corinthians? They have fallen off. They are in the mud. Along with Boca Juniors. Who's still not safe. 9-4 starts to fade. Yeah, they might be collapsing. I don't know if they might still play for top 4, looks like. Because I think they are beating against Bradford. Big up Mr. Joshua J and Rich Moneymakers. And you know what, Mr. Joshua J, you could join me now. Yeah, this game will end before your emergency meeting starts. We got a lot to say about United, the Premier League, the two games itself. It's not sustainable, and Carlo Ancelotti to Brazil might happen. Oh my god, to bring up Rafinha on Carlo's side. Does he have the standards? A little bit, but I'm not convinced. The tactics setups, that's what concerns me. Yep. But yeah, Rich Moneymakers, what are your thoughts on Felipe Luis destroying Corique and River 2, Boca 1? What are your thoughts on that real quick? But yeah, 3-0. This game is definitely over. You know, Corinthians are in the mud, bro. And you know what? Flamengo, if they're beating more than Palmeiras, they should beat Palmeiras at the Allianz. They should. Corinthians, no more. People are laughing at them. And you know what? Nothing surprised me anymore, football though. But yeah, that's what's happening. And then yeah, Mr. Joshua J, I sent you the link on Twitter so you can join. But yeah, that's what's going on. I sent Michael the link, but I haven't heard anything. But that's crazy. Comes Blanco. Virginia's trying to maintain position, trying to control the ball of that front attack. Front there. In general play. And River Plate's fans are singing because they're beating them. The fans are just very hostile. Yep. These two teams hate each other. There's no love and passion between these two teams. They've always hated each other. They've always did.
Yeah, the Japanese clubs have to ban.
There comes Boca. Shot. It's out wire. Pedro Esquina. Corner for Boca. If it did deflect, and if he is on side, the chickens, yep, trying to cook the pigs, possible. El Super Classico, yep. Corner for Boca, obviously. Couldn't get the better touch of it, but yeah, River Plate's fans. Look at this. What a huge fan base. Waving flags and all that. Of course I rate all class. Of course I rate the Classico between River versus Boca. I don't know if they built something actual serious. Might be overrated, but they're trying. Yeah, the Flamengo Corinthians rivalry isn't rated. Ooh, he stole the ball! Hey, look at the score! He's going, he's trying to go, but he wasted his opportunity shot. He stole the ball and he screwed up. Oh my days, bro. The stream was crashing for a bit. But yeah, let me use the restroom real quick. Oh, hold on. They're trying to fight. They're trying to hit each other. Ooh, that looked like possible in the
Well, I
fence.
follow pretty much the European
Then
leagues.
gets booked.
Top five.
That's how heated this
Top
rivalry
four.
is.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't follow.
So hard. And Boca Juniors get a free
And then
kick.
the Copa Libertadores, so that
Far
kind
away
of
from
keeps
the
me up
other end. So yeah, we'll
a
see.
lot of the South American
Who
leagues.
general play, yeah.
No, it wasn't a lucky free kick. Don't say that. It wasn't lucky. He got the free kick. As I was saying, the Denmark colors, I didn't finish my point because Boca has the Sweden colors. I don't think Ligan's trash. I mean, we see now that PSG are in a Champions League semi-final. There's no Bundesliga team in the semi-final, and there's no Bundesliga team in any European semi-final, neither the Europa or the Conference League. Just moments. And yes, you may say PSG are just heads and shoulders above everybody else. That's true. But then the teams below them are actually quite competitive between their own. And Ligan is actually quite a great talent factory.
Another booking, I think. I just saw that. Nice try. Came out the door. Another booking. This is not sustainable if you're and if you're still there in the chat, rich money makers, what are your thoughts on Chelsea's women's disaster performance against Barcelona's women's 4-1 at home? The only positive is they've scored final against Barcelona at the bridge, and they just got humiliated 8-2. Well, yeah, you see most of the local fans, honestly. And this film gonna be talked about for the next few days. Yellow card, oh my goodness. That looks very dangerous.
I don't know why.
The studs. This is looking.
It's clearly not working. No foul. Really, that's a foul, and that's another yellow card this time to Alvíncula.
But I will say the.
And that was a long time coming because Alvíncula had committed a few fouls in the first half as well.
But yeah, this rivalry. Super physical. There's no love for the game and all that. Chelsea women's just can't stop. They just couldn't for some reason. Like that's the weekend. Like listen, you'll do well. They would only lose 1-0, 1-1, and then they beat them 1-0. They lose 2-0, and now 8-2 2-1 on aggregate in these last two games. But now it's just worse. I think Barcelona's women's are not as good as last.
South America outside right now, I think
Whatever.
the Ecuador League.
Also.
But there's a case for the Colombian League. There's a case for
South America.
And nobody else. I was gonna say Paraguay, but no, not really. I think it's Ecuador.
Ecuador, yeah. But yeah, there was a
That
lot.
takes a deflection, and that's gonna be a corner.
There's gonna be another corner for River. Yeah, these rivalries, bro. They show up in massive when it's time to fight their biggest rivals. That's what makes it very interesting. Man, I wish this happens more often. Yeah, to ruin the party.
No, in terms of history, obviously Uruguay is third place. Obviously, if we're counting history. In terms of level, like Uruguay is nowhere near what they were.
No, not even close.
But yes, I guess I didn't consider. If we're speaking historically, obviously it's Uruguay. No questions. If we're speaking right now, I think it's Ecuador. Yeah, Felipe Luis is cooking at Flamengo.
Yep, he is.
So they were winning, they were slapping Corinthians up, and they were top of the league. No, but if Merenciel gets the ball right there, we're never getting close to the goal. And Vincula once again.
Yeah, I know, right? But still, yeah, Bahia needs to take them down. You got on the Brian of Spain, but yeah, nice view.
Blanco
The stadium
for
monitor
Zenon.
does.
Zenon with the cross, hopeful cross. Okay, Ceballos and who else? And Dilolo. So what the heck are these subs? Ceballos, okay. Why Dilolo? Who's gonna get something for Dilolo? Sort out for Dilolo, I mean.
The your next game
Belmonte and Rojo.
is Tigres your next game, right?
So we have even less of a midfield. Great.
So
Yeah,
not
that's
the same.
that's good. That's if he had subbed out Ayrton Costa, I don't know.
You saw the
Definitely
colors.
Rojo is the center back that needs to be subbed.
Oh, I see. The next Clásico is on November 9th, last day.
Yeah, the fight subbed out after the description. Tigre, yeah. Tigre is our last game of the regular season on the road. And then we play whoever in the round of 16 in La Bombonera.
Isn't until November 9th. I just saw the next fixture.
And then Belmonte subbed out for Ceballos, a midfielder for a winger.
Yeah, November 9th. We'll see what happens. Depends what other fixtures La Liga has. Premier League. As long as Barca or Madrid don't play.
Dirussi with the ball, not a foul, good recovery, good from Delgado. Zenon, you can give it to Ceballos. Ceballos on the ball.
Ceballos.
First intervention, Ceballos back.
But yeah, the Flamengo Corinthians rivalry is coming back in just a minute.
Zenon is just so imprecise today. Zenon has had such a bad game today. Yeah, if we don't play River, that's crazy. November 9th. Usually the second Super Clásico is around October because I
September.
There's been a
But now November, oh my.
around my birthday. So really November 9th? I would have thought that the next Super Clásico would have been around October. But yeah, that is unless we face off in the playoffs.
Yeah, unless you face on the playoffs like last year, then yeah. Like in outside of Argentina, no one really pays attention to these two teams until they play each other. Like everyone has the rivals, but that's different. Yeah, exactly. Until the playoffs, and I don't know, and the cup.
Did you see
Oh yeah,
River
large.
on the edge of the
Cup.
box?
This is until November, until one season.
Santuano takes a deflection and that's
But
gonna be a
yes,
corner.
different season. Yep.
Yeah, River plays Club Workout, but we're not gonna face River in the Club Workout. No way.
No. Oh, I don't think I'm right that far.
Yeah, outside of Argentina, it's rare that somebody actually cares about the league, unless it's one of the big two.
Yeah, that's what brings it around. Second half kicks off for Flamengo Corinthians. Well, yeah. 3-0. Here comes
Nice for
River.
Palacios. Let's see.
Let's see the
Ceballos.
straw.
Ceballos not able to beat Bustos.
Oh, look, Virginia's. Trying to make it like this long one. Right there.
Bolivio. Rotten. Ceballos earlier.
Second half kicks off.
Like, I see how we can break through now that we have Ceballos, but we're going to have to rely on these counterattacks here again. Merentiel with
The
another short gets
counter-attack.
blocked. Do we keep having possession? Zenon once again. Zenon isn't able to get it. Advíncula, do we put in a cross? Advíncula with the cross. And caught by Armani. Simple as that. No, they still haven't decided who's going to be the team to replace Club Leon.
Oh. Oh yeah, rumors possibly LAFC or Club America of Mexico. Here comes Boca! They should go in! Oh! Center! How did they not win in? Yes, I'm ahead of this guy. And Flamengo are looking for the fourth goal! Off the post as well! Oh my goodness. All at the same time. That should have been 2-2 and 4-0. You went a little pick a thing on the right way. That should have been 4-0 and 2-2.
No, Ceballos.
What? No.
Ceballos, you cannot miss that. With the few chances that we're going to have, you cannot miss that. That was...
Sin estar en la previa, me
Subscribe,
todo lo contrario, termina siendo un anzuelo que finalmente no es de esa manera. Estoy como en la disyuntiva.
But I like how the team is playing a lot more with Ceballos on the pitch. I don't know why we couldn't have this from the start.
Like, are they trying to use him for an impact sub or what? Like, he isn't injured coming back.
So Enzo Perez was subbed out for Aliento and Lancini has been subbed in for somebody else. Enzo Perez for Aliento. Fuck, man. Let me watch the game.
Awesome. So yeah, 3-0.
64 teams in Serie D. That sounds like something that would happen in Argentina. It would be weird if they added a new club from MLS. I think they should add a new club from Mexico. It's likely that.
Oh yeah, I said LAFC Club America. From Mexico, current champion.
That actually meant fight they could play Alajuelense from Costa Rica.
Because the same here comes Corinthians. They want to foul. Here they wave him. He says a play. Not playing, yep. But yeah, Flamengo are destroying Corinthians. Let's see if they can get a fourth goal. But yeah, these two games are just very big and fun to watch. Keep an eye, yeah. Oh.
TV, man, I want to watch the game, damn it.
Pellegrini. Who's that man?
Borges gonna get something now. That's nice.
De celebração como parte dos 60 anos da Globo neste fim de semana, digamos, prolongado, porque vai terminar na segunda-feira, depois da volta de Odete White.
There used to be a team called Chivas USA in the MLS.
Yeah, they used to be.
I think it was the Mexican team.
60 anos da Globo, é a história da esquerdo, Arrascaeta. Nico da Cruz. Aí Eric Pulgar. Vamos nos aproximando de 6 minutos do segundo tempo.
Because it keeps looping, man. Let me.
3 gols no primeiro tempo sobre o Corinthians, chegando a 14, melhor ataque da competição.
There's a free kick for Boca and I cannot watch it because it keeps looping, man. Let me watch the game.
Saiu Rossi,
That's crazy, bro.
o Corinthians fica com a posse de bola com o Angelelli. Aí vai descendo, o Romero virou pertinho dele ali. Com opção também o Romero. Romero domina na ponta esquerda. Bem teimoso, vai para fazer o
Yeah,
cruzamento.
Borja is getting something while being on the yellow card.
Que pudesse estar agredindo aquela parte do campo. Léo Pereira sai jogando.
Wait, though sometimes Boca Juniors have to do the lazy play, you know. Re- Relying on own goals. They want a penalty, but it's not gonna. And penalties because they don't want to do it themselves to put the back in the net. So stupid.
Oh, pelotazo largo para que vaya Miguelito. Saca. Pelotazo largo para que vaya Miguelito. Saca. Saca Bataglia. Pelotazo largo para que vaya Miguelito. Saca Bataglia. It's looping. It's looping. This stupid shit. There we go. It's working.
Relying on own goal. Ah! And he scored.
No, I did not see how we're playing, Mr. Krabs, but thank you for letting me know that I missed nothing. I missed like 2 substitutions because Mastrantona was stopping for Borja and then
Different Boca.
Mancini and Aliendro are in the pitch. Yeah, Borja changed the game already on Aliendro. Sometimes Boca Juniors have the whole lazy play from relying on own goals and penalties because too much steps.
Oh, because I said.
Acuna, are we going to allow another cross? No, he just plays it low. We recover the ball. Nice from Delgado once again.
Oh, mercy.
Great second half from Milton Delgado, I would say. But we are doing nothing on the ball. So horrible. Milton Costa with the long ball. Bustos, that's an easy catch for Marchesín. So can we progress the ball forwards, or are we just stuck because we don't have a midfield?
And then what is the Argentinian press going to say about Fernando Gago if they do lose this Clasico?
But this whole game, my Boca has been off. Mushukruna. Thank you so much for that comment, Lucas. Yeah, Mushukruna beat Cruzeiro and Leon. Clubs from Argentina and Brazil in Copa Sudamericana. They're cooking. Small club from Ecuador. Well, most likely, Press are gonna go after Gago, and then they're gonna suck his, you know what?
Makes sense.
After Gago decides to give them a press conference or something.
Uh-huh.
How's your day going? Well, like this game, or at least Liverpool won the Prem, secured that title, but we kind of already knew that we were gonna win it. This game has been taking years away from me. You know how bad
Corinthians.
Mush Bruna
So-
is gonna beat you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
10 more minutes plus whatever the stoppage time is. And Boca have not shown any chances for the past 10
Yeah,
minutes.
Corinthians
So,
fans are getting
unless
killed.
something incredible happens now,
Los Despocientes are
this one's looking kind of dicey.
like,
Blanco doesn't manage to keep the ball in play.
and yet they have Gabriel from Flamengo, and they're still not working out.
Yeah, that's going to be the press conference for sure.
But that's something else.
That's exactly what he said after we lost to Alianza Lima, and he's going to say it again. Mastantuono, the pass back. Okay, that's going to be a goal kick.
Oh yeah, they just cannot.
The Moshimbruna owner is rich.
Wesley trying to put. But yeah, Flamengo are absolutely
We
Corique.
have been so mid the second half, and we don't manage to create anything.
Not taking those opportunities, right?
With a back five, we're still playing a back five. And there's only 10 minutes to go, and we're losing. And we're still playing a back five. I don't understand. Saints and 150 memberships. So no, not taking those opportunities because we barely had opportunities. We've had two good chances this game. One was scored by Merentiel and the other was missed by Ceballos. Those were our two good chances in the game.
Do you know any big Boca Junior YouTubers? Do you watch?
Can we finish this
For
play?
fuck's sake, bro.
Blanco the cross, that's a horrible cross and that's an easy catch for our money. Like, tiene que volver Guillermo. Tienen prohibido tirar centros de mierda. Y tiramos puros centros de mierda. Todo el tiempo.
Yeah. I feel you.
Well, Boca Junior YouTubers, like, that was an ace.
Yeah, that was
La
La Cobra.
Them that often, but
I know
I
those
check
two.
some of their videos from time to time. Los Displicente, well, they have two Boca fans and two River fans.
Yeah, the Suficiente. I cannot wait for the reaction. Atlanta scores pen.
Toto Bordieri, he does like tactical analysis of Boca as well.
Oh yeah.
And people against Dispossessed. Lolo from Palacios.
That's going to be chaotic.
Down the
Because
middle.
Flamengo.
Get Dispossessed once again. Nice from Bataglia. Let's see what we can do now.
No.
Blanco.
Already this season, already robbed one of the teams with 2 penalty kicks. Very similar to the Brighton side.
Revivan a Bilardo. Pará, pero no se murió Bilardo todavía. No digan revivan a Bilardo.
Oh, pick up, Michael. I know you're here late. You want to come on? We have updates. Funny enough, Boca owns Palmeiras. I'm watching the stream, but yeah, guess what? Flamengo the Urubu are destroying Corinthians apart one by one. 3-0.
What now?
Absolutely biting them. And the blood have been ripped of the body. And it's over. And as for River Plate, the game against Boca Juniors is almost over. They're still winning 2-1. They've scored 2 open play goals. Boca Juniors. Well, I think River Plate had a free kick. Boca's equalized from open play, and River does it before halftime. So yeah, it's 2-1. 2-1 Boca and no River and 3-0 Flamengo. But yeah, if you want to hop on, let me know. I'll send you the link.
Well, I feel like there's gonna be at least a red card. It seems like all Brazilians I've met dislike Palmeiras for some reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this Libertadores is wide open, which only makes me more mad that Boca are not in it, because it would be realistic that we could win it.
You want Botafogo, but Vasco.
Yeah, I agree so much with this comment, Max.
Vasco, they got lucky against Flamengo.
Well, yeah, it's tough to watch many games in the Argentine league with so many teams and so many being so
restrictions, but yeah. But yeah, guys, right now it's 3-0 and 2-1. Got a more roundup to do, mate. Chelsea women's did not bring me any happiness today. Just disappointing. I experienced competed against them. Okay, so what time is the roundup you have to do? But yeah, what I saw from Chelsea women, what a disaster class, bro.
There's 4 minutes to go.
Like, oh my gosh. How could you capitulate against Barcelona? I mean, I know Barcelona women's are good, but normally these games were a lot closer. Because remember the last 2 seasons? They only lost by a goal or 2. But now they've lost by 6 goals, 8-2. Like, come on. Humiliation, rather keep the 7-1 than 8-2. Oh my god, it's already bad enough. Losing by 6 goals is bad enough. It's not sustainable, bro. Funny enough, Chelsea's boys teams became men's mentality for the second week in a row. But no worries, because next week it's different. Even though Liverpool, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they celebrate or they play like champions. Because teams do that. They want to. So it's up to them to decide if they wanted to, I guess. But yeah, but crazy that happened. I know Mr. Joshua J is doing a stream about it, which we'll talk about it. Yeah, this game is almost over. 2-1 River Plate. Boca Juniors trying to capitalize. Ooh, this looks good. Can I get there from general play? Oh, that shot. That could have gone there as an own goal, but defending. Flamengo making a substitution, by the way.
Boca building out from the back, but we have no midfield.
Luisa Araujo. And right for
long ball for Ceballos. Is going to be able to control. Yes. Is someone down the middle? Ceballos. Cross in. Cleared away. And that's going to be a corner. Okay.
Go! Oh my god. Save off the line. That should have been 2-2 Boca. Oh my god. They couldn't. So lucky because we all know if Ferranto or Firmino Lopez gets that retouch, they're scoring that. Rafinha scoring that. From open play, yup.
No way. Oh, what a save from Armani. Oh. Bataglia with the interception.
Well, yeah, because guess what? The next Clásico isn't until November 9th. It's gonna be a while, bro.
and the ball just happens to land at the hands of Armani, and they clear it away. So close.
Funny enough. Well, yeah. Almost 90th minute.
So
I
close.
expect that and you'll be on Mr. Joshua J stream later. I'll be in the chat. You guys are still on earlier. You guys are still in the early.
Yeah, this
If
Copa
you guys are.
Libertadores will
Oh,
continue.
okay. Because you're doing the Motor GP, right? Roundup, basically, right? Which happened. But yeah, 5 more minutes for the Boca River rivalry. For the River Plate Boca Juniors rivalry to end.
My TV is
Shot.
lagging again in the final minutes, for real.
5 more minutes.
No, don't do this to me right now. No.
But yeah, I do support Brazil. Watch a lot for Brazil in football, but I do keep an eye on the neighbors, especially. But yeah.
Yeah, I saw the 5 minutes of added time, but my TV to stop acting up. Stop, please.
Oh, it's heating up. I even made a video. I even made a video about Botafogo in the league back in December.
Man.
This is why you can't do this crap.
Yeah, but that's privatized. Like, your owner can just decide to sell all your players and
Yeah,
bail out.
Classico's almost over.
That they own in France.
Solterino Flamengo. Ceballos. For Boca Juniors. I can't solve. Man, it's so hard to get to South America because you have to pass through Mexico, Central America, South to after Colombia. It's a long way, bro. Past the central part of South America, Paraguay, Bolivia, and all that. Parts of Brazil, obviously, just to get to Argentina or Chile, basically, go across the right. You have to go, or you could go Colombia, Ecuador, Chile, then Argentina.
Your guy Maxi Mesa from the 2018 World Cup.
That's a lot. But yeah, let me know if you want to join. But yeah, a lot of things. Once not easy, no problem for me. I'll be there on Thursday. Oh, it's,
Dude, let me watch the
including
game.
for the Arsenal hate along. Yes, and then it just couldn't get any worse. Arsenal women's beat Leon, and Leon capitulated. They've absolutely capitulated because they didn't let Arsenal score from open play in those 2 goals. They won away, and then they lose in front of their home fans. And you don't want to see Arsenal winning the Hold on. Oh my goodness. Come on, PSG landed. Yup. Because Carlo Ancelotti is a fraud, and he still fumbled that against Barcelona. And speaking of Barcelona, where that the women's, celebrates as Rungans at the bridge today, right? The A2, right? You rather want them than Arsenal, because you don't want to see Arsenal women's to lift the Women's Champions League. Because, oh my goodness, bro. But yeah, it's only 2 more minutes. Nothing else has happened in this game, I will say this. Nothing else happened in this game. The Brazilian, because La Liga's being. It's just reality. Oh yeah, the national team. Yes, maybe yeah. I'm just saying about league wise at this point. But whatever. Yeah. Couple more, half a minute go. Can Boca Juniors? And they just couldn't do anything. River Plate looking to win El Clasico. Fouling up. And the play section got run 25 seconds. Fuming. Still 3-0 Flamengo, which we're going to switch back once time whistle. This is Boca Juniors' last chance to get an equalizer. River Plate has a 99% chance of winning. Boca has a 1% chance. Cross in. Shoot it in. And that's it. Oh, what a save! Oh, my goodness. Get Paranon, bro. Oh, my goodness. Corner for Boca. That almost went in. Switch over to the snookers after this match is finished. Still didn't see the offboards. Oh, yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah, but yeah, corner kick for Boca. This will be the last game. The 17-year-old, the 17-year-old, apparently, the famous 17-year-old they're talking about is true. He did score that banger from general play. Here comes Boca Juniors. Can they have one more chance? Holding on. Boca Juniors have one more chance if they could make the right passes. And no, River's on the attack. And Boca Juniors now they're suffering. Can River do it? They'll get a foul. Free kick. It won't matter. The referee is about to blow the whistle. River Plate va a ganar el Clásico. And the referee says it's over. River Plate beat Boca Juniors 2-1. Game over. We're going to switch out to Flamengo Corinthians game. Where's Joshua? Yeah, where is he hiding? Like, I mean, he was there in my chat, but he said he was saying that he was going to join, but I haven't seen him. But yeah, it's full time. River Plate 2, Boca 1, Clásico ends. They accept defeat. They'll be celebrating the win, and they're not surprised that I thought they would fight each other, and it's over. All right, let's switch off Flamengo Corinthians, because I think, in my opinion, ever since the first half, the second half kicks off for both games, nothing has happened, in my opinion. So 3-0 Flamengo. Yup, Corinthians are getting destroyed. And then the bad story. We're dropping points to Internacional. But yeah, Carlo Ancelotti, Brazil. I'll make a video about him. I should make a video about Barcelona beating Real Madrid. Recall Casemiro. Oh, they're going to VAR. They're going to VAR. They're looking for a possible penalty. Even though I think this game is over, they're looking for a possible penalty. Looking for the possible penalty kick. For Flamengo. Yeah. Because they didn't score from open play. Well, it was not close to the goal, or was trying to. But fouled in the box, which was a pen. And I said, because we all know the fourth goal wouldn't happen from general play. Both River Both River and Boca will crash on the group stage in the Club World Cup. Yeah, they will, most likely. Would surprise you. But yeah, Bayern Munich, they gotta wait till next week. Oh, you're here, Mr. Joshua J. You're here. Are you gonna join the stream, by the way? I sent you on Twitter. But yeah, but yeah, they're looking for a possible penalty kick for Flamengo. Yeah, I know it's been tough, Mr. Joshua J. Oh, I know it's been stressful. I know, right? The referee's going to make his decision. Penalty! Penalty! It's penalty for Flamengo. Flamengo. That's over for Corike. Nico's getting ripped apart. It's over. But yeah, at least now there's a goal. Now ever since I came in the room, thought nothing else was gonna happen. But yeah, this game is over. Lane scores 3 from open play. Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. He was brought down the penalty spots.
The spot Independiente del Valle. Why Independiente del Valle? They're already there.
Penalty for Flamengo. Yep. And Corinthians just making subs, nothing to fight for. You already screwed up against Palmeiras. And then Vasco did manage to took points away from, Flamengo. Well, but I thought Corinthians will lose to Flamengo.
Played for the entire week that he didn't play a back five, and he goes on and plays a back five for the entire
The season is almost over. Next week we got Palmeiras Vasco. Unfortunately, we're not doing Bahia Santos.
work because we haven't played a
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't join.
in the entire tournament.
Even though you could join,
Played with a back five.
I'm gonna end this game, but
And
once this game ends,
against
the
River
stream
Plate
ends.
because you're a fucking
Just like 20 minutes before the stream. But yeah, Pedro's gonna take the penalty
but you can't.
for Flamengo.
Cannot take the new draw because you're.
And let's see if they scored.
And if you give River the ball,
Pedro! Oh, God!
no matter how big they are,
It's in! 4-0 Flamengo.
oh yes, we will be an embarrassment at the Club World Cup. Like it will be a miracle if we win that game against a team from New Zealand. If we beat that team from New Zealand, it's honestly a miracle.
Yeah, it's a
Honestly a
miracle.
miracle. No chance.
It's alright, you could join, but yeah.
How the press conference goes afterwards because I don't know if I have the energy to watch it or if my TV is gonna keep acting up. Go against River Plate once again. Second Super Clásico in the channel. Second Super Clásico that we've lost. Congratulations to the Botafogo, congratulations to the Flamengo fans for that win against Corinthians. Take care, Craig. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you to everyone who supported this stream. 5 hours, crazy long time streaming. I'm tired, that as well. But thank you to Craig, thank you to the Kingsway, thank you to Adam, thank you to Vladislav,
Big up, bro. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see what Davio says. Let's see all the responses for her, for Boca. Yup. 2-1. They lose. Now gotta go in the mud. Se acabó el clásico. Hard to be both a Real Madrid and Boca Juniors fan together. Barcelona partnership is real. Look on Atletico from open play. Yep, big up Mr. Joshua J. But yeah, if you want to join, I can put the link in the comments. If anyone else wants to join. Oh, here comes Flamengo! Bruno Enrique. Side Eddie. Bruno Enrique side daddy. Oh my goodness, bro. Corinthians getting ripped apart, bro. 4-0. Four nil is crazy. Deserves to be up there, yup. I hope they do run over Palmer's. Yeah, Corinthians are back in the mud. Serie B questions? I don't know. Yeah, that's a winning Paulista. Tired of them playing up.
Recién estaba la foto de Barcelona. Nacho Rodríguez, de Boca, hablando Gaita. Nacho Rodríguez.
Here comes Corica, get one back. Oh my god, Fire. And even the best Corica would only beat them 1-0. They all lost 1-0. They're 4-0 down. So I think it's crazy. But yeah, once this game ends, I'm just gonna lay down a bit. Next week is gonna be a lot harder. Yep. No.
Por la última, más Antuono, Mesa y bueno, la de Borja por hablar con los suplentes. Totalmente. La verdad, digamos que ahí es un par de patadas. La de Rojo era amarilla claramente, la de Martínez Cuarta era amarilla claramente. Pero terminó con una amarilla más River que Boca. Mirá. Pero ninguno de los jugadores de River estaba condicionado. Claro, el pasa es que condicionó mucho a la línea defensiva.
No, yeah, no, I'm trying to.
Y también, ¿no? Sí. Estoy diciendo que la de Rojo, por ejemplo. La de Rojo está bien. La víncula era bien.
Oh, fuck. Gotta charge my computer. I'm gonna die. Come on. There we go. There we freaking go. Yeah, this game is almost over. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. I just had lack of sleep. What am I gonna do? If no one else has something to say, I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna use the restroom, chill until Mr. Judge J starts his emergency meeting. Oh yeah, maybe talk to somebody real quick. I think talk with my mom real quick. But I don't know if I can make the video today. President putting Puerto Rico as captain since he's getting subbed out. Her responds, yeah, Flamengo, they got filled their stadium. Especially in this big matchup. This is their biggest win against Corinthians. How? Hopefully they can keep Palmeiras away on the 25th of May, basically. Which is in the month. So yeah, it should be monetized by then fully. On this channel, it's going to take a while. It's going to be a while. Yeah, trying to work on things. Yeah, at least we got some positives. I'm just trying to like. $67 watch hours. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just trying to I'm trying to earn as much like guys. So yeah, this is almost full time. It's about to be full time, yeah. We all expect, you know what. Yep, trying to work as much as I could. I'm just trying to make money, yep. But next week, yep, the upcoming game. This Sunday has been a lot chiller. I ain't gonna miss it. Yeah, this game almost over. Full time. Just soon, you. Nothing else has happened from open play. Yep. $85 valid public watch hours. You got a long way to go. But yeah, guys, I will be keep working hard. I will, obviously. What am I gonna do? Like I said, this, that. 3 more minutes of stoppage time before I guess I end the stream. Yep, trying to work as much as I could. Here comes Enrique. They could get a goal if they want to. Yep, Corinthians humiliated. When was the last time they lost 4-0? Because I remember they lost 3-0 by Cruzeiro back in July. That was their worst defeat. They should have lost. They, I think they did concede a fourth goal, but it was offside for Cruzeiro, but they were prepping. It just doesn't seem they were going to do anything. Yeah, Flamengo fans love destroying Corinthians. But the last time was 2-0 under Titi, but 4-0, they know this is a must-win rivalry, and they need to do this at the Allianz against Palmeiras. Flamengo cannot drop any more points, in my opinion. Wesley gets booked. Yep, got the Amarelo. Yep, got the Amarelo. Let's go. Yes, you're Corinthians? They're not ready. Superliga. Corinthians first finish on Herders. Yep, in the mud. So yeah, Mr. Joshua J, you're watching this. I know you're in the mud, ain't you? You're in the mud and you don't know how to get out of it, right? Yep, prove that Rasmus Holland is in your team, right? Is in your starting 11. Grammy Santos. Oh, we're definitely gonna do that. Will I come? Will I do a Neymar watch along later? I don't know. We'll see. $15 left. 10 seconds left. Flamengo Corinthians rivalry ends right there. Now, not 10 seconds. Acabou o jogo. Flamengo destroys Corinthians 4-0. An ass whooping of the and they can absolutely fall apart. Fim de jogo at the Maracanã. Flamengo destroys Corinthians. Corinthians. What a horrible day. Got destroyed. Pedro to score. And yes, Flamengo destroys Corinthians. Absolutely battered the shit out of them. Yep, it's over. Yep. In the mud. Lots of explaining. Yep. Getting battered. Yep. The feathers all gone. Yep. Exploded. Yep. That's why Flamengo shows as the best team. They need to do that against Palmeiras away, and then we'll see because they still got to play Corinthians away. You just cannot drop points from Vasco da Gama. You should have at least beat them 1-0. A scumbag the win at least from open play, like the 70th minute goal, I guess. Like you did against Marsh. Like why couldn't you score one? Absolutely ridiculous. Vascaínos know that they'll help Palmeiras because of the Alliance friendship, but they'll use this against Flamengo. But yeah, they got absolutely ripped apart. What do you now? Oh my god. Everyone is gonna have a laugh. Corinthians are in the mud. West Ham in the mud. Manchester United in the mud. Chelsea feels like you're in the mud. Fluminense is also in the mud. just couldn't get any word. But yeah, the Eagles is a joke. That would be tight. But yeah, it's over, guys. And I'm gonna check the full-time stats. Corinthians in the mud. Let's check the stats before I have to end the stream. Flamengo most of the ball. Corinthians this. Let's see, sure. And I will make my response to Barcelona. But yeah, but yeah, I'm not going to do anything, in my opinion. So annoying. Six shots on target. Yeah, they were prepping too. This could have ended 6-2. So they just had to have 8 goals rather than 4. Then yeah. Those was the shots. They're prepared. Pedro shot. Last guy, yep. Unmarked. Oh yeah, that shot go last from Petro. Oh yeah, this is Petro's pen. Obviously. Yep. Strike, yep. Getting locked up. Corinthians are not serious. They're not serious. They're not. And if they go back doing the regular BS, might just have to banter them. Honestly, Beto deserves to destroy Corinthians. And listen, Corinthians, they suffered against. Corinthians thought they could beat Flamengo, who had Pedro in the cup. So guess what? It didn't happen. The Corinthians destroyed. We're gonna see those reaction videos. But yeah, guys. So anything else before I have to go? But like I said, okay, fair enough. Big up to everyone that joined, even though honestly, Mr. Joshua J, why didn't you want to join right away? Like there was a couple minutes. But anyways, big up to everyone. I'm about to end the stream. You know what to do, like, subscribe, comment, and all that. So I'm gonna head off, guys. But big up to everyone.